Every action you take will be guided by a 3-pound, wrinkled lump that you carry around in your head. Your brain is an amazing control center that does everything from allowing you to think, learn, create, and experience emotions to managing each blink, breath, and heartbeat. A well-known scientist previously referred to it as the most intricate thing we have yet discovered in our universe because of its incredible structure. Many misconceptions and illusions regarding the brain are presented as facts. This is somewhat reasonable because one of the least researched fields in science is the study of the human brain. Even scientists concur that there is more about the brain than we currently understand. Our understanding of the brain has greatly expanded in recent years. In the past 15 years, the majority of what we currently know about the brain has been discovered. A new medical discovery is also thought to take 17 years on average to become widely accepted. So, a lot of information about the brain simply isn't known by the general public yet. The brain is around 60% fat and weighs about 3 pounds in a typical adult. Combinations of water, protein, carbs, and salts make up the remaining 40%. The brain is not a muscle in and of itself. It is made up of nerves, blood vessels, neurons, and glial cells. A light bulb can be powered by the electricity produced by your brain. To count all of the neurons in your brain, which number roughly 100 billion, would take you more than 3,000 years. Small chemical and electrical signals are constantly scurrying between these neurons along billions of tiny neuron highways whenever you dream, laugh, think, see, or move. Your brain is constantly working, whether you realize it or not. Every second, many communications whirl around inside of it like a turbocharged pinball machine. More communications are created and sent by your neurons than by all the phones combined. A single neuron can only produce a very small amount of electricity, yet all of your neurons working together can power a low-wattage bulb. Your brain receives information from neurons at a speed of more than 150 miles per hour, 241 kilometers per hour. Your naked foot is stung by a bee. Your skin's sensory neurons transmit this data at a rate of more than 150 miles per hour, 241 kilometers per hour, to your spinal cord and brain. In order to quickly shake the bee off, your brain sends a signal back through your spinal cord to your foot using motor neurons. This information can be transmitted by motor neurons at a speed of more than 200 miles per hour, 322 kilometers per hour. Your brain's architecture changes as you learn. At first, riding a bike seems difficult. However, you quickly become proficient. How? As you train, your brain repeatedly sends bike riding signals along certain neuronal pathways, creating new connections. In actuality, your brain structure alters anytime you learn anything new, as well as whenever you have a fresh idea or recollection. You can become smarter through exercising. It is common knowledge that activities like running or playing basketball, which cause your heart to beat faster, are excellent for your body and can even lift your spirits. However, researchers have just discovered that your body temporarily creates a hormone after working out that makes your brain more open to learning. So, if you're having trouble with a school assignment, go play a game of soccer outside before trying again. You never know, you might find that you can fix it. Supercomputers cannot compare to the speed and power of your brain. On the kitchen counter is your kitten. Her foot is going to touch a hot burner. Only a few seconds remain for action. Your brain immediately determines when, where, and how fast you will need to dive to intercept her based on the signals arriving from your eyes. It then gives your muscles the order to do so. She is secure because of your impeccable timing. Your brain's amazing capacity to download, process and respond to the barrage of information arriving from your eyes, hearing, and other sensory organs is unmatched by any computer. The human nerve system is controlled by the human brain. It takes in information from the body's sensory organs and sends it to the muscles. The basic anatomy of the human brain is similar to that of other animal brains, although it is larger in proportion to body size than the brains of many other mammals, including elephants, dolphins, and whales. According to the Dent Neurologic Institute, the brain is incapable of multitasking. Instead, it shifts between tasks, which lengthens the process and increases errors. The human brain grows by a factor of 3 in the first year of life and completes its maturation at age 25. Humans use their entire brain, not just 10% of it, all the time. Northwestern Medicine claims that the brain is 60% fat. A modest light bulb can be powered by the 23 watts of electrical energy produced by the human brain. According to the Mayfield Clinic, the cerebrum is the biggest component of the human brain and is split into 2 hemispheres. There are 4 lobes in each hemisphere: the frontal, parietal, temporal, and occipital. The cortex is the term for the cerebrum's wavy exterior. The brainstem is located beneath the cerebrum, while the cerebellum is located behind it. Both the control of voluntary movement and cognitive processes like reasoning and forward planning depend on the frontal lobe. Both memories and emotions are produced by the temporal lobe. For spatial orientation and navigation, the parietal lobe, which integrates information from various modalities, is crucial. The occipital lobe, located close to the rear of the skull, is where visual processing occurs. The medulla oblongata, pons, and midbrain are all parts of the brainstem, which joins to the spinal cord. The brainstem's main duties include transmitting information between the brain and the body, providing the majority of the cranial nerves that supply the face and head, and playing a crucial role in controlling the heart, breathing, and levels of consciousness. It regulates the cycles of wakefulness and sleep. Non-human animal intelligence is not correlated with overall brain size. For instance, a sperm whale's brain weighs more than 5 times as much as a human brain, but people are thought to be more intelligent than sperm whales. The ratio of brain size to body size is a more reliable indicator of an animal's expected intelligence. However, it does not even position humans at the top of the list, according to BrainFacts.org, a website created by the Society for Neuroscience. The tree shrew has the highest brain-to-body ratio of any animal. Human brain size is not a reliable indicator of intelligence. Christoph Koch, a neurologist and the head of the Allen Institute for Brain Science in Seattle, claims that certain experts in their profession have brains that are smaller than normal while others have brains that are larger than average. Consider contrasting the minds of 2 renowned authors. Ivan Turgenev, a Russian novelist, had a brain mass of 71 ounces, 2,021 grams, but Anatole France, a French writer, had a brain mass of only 36 ounces, 1,017 g. Neurons and folds play a role in the intelligence of humans. According to Dr. Eric Holland, a neurosurgeon and cancer biologist at the Fred Hutchinson Cancer Research Center and the University of Washington, humans have more neurons per unit volume than other animals, and the only way they can all fit within the brain's layered structure is by creating folds in the outer layer, or cortex. According to Holland, the more gyri and sulci, or wavy hills and valleys, a brain possesses, the more complex it becomes. According to him, mice have smooth brains, in contrast to other intelligent animals like dolphins and monkeys, who have similar creases in their cortex. The left and right hemispheres of the human brain are joined by a mass of nerve fibers known as the corpus callosum. Although not completely symmetrical, the hemispheres are strongly symmetrical. In general, the right brain controls the left side of the body's muscles, whereas the left brain manages the right. When someone is left or right-handed, one hemisphere may be slightly more prominent. The widely held beliefs about the characteristics of the left brain and right brain are generalizations that are not well supported by data. There are some significant distinctions between these locations, though. The Broca's area and Wernicke's area of the left brain, respectively, are engaged in language production and comprehension. They are also linked to mathematical computation and fact retrieval, according to Holland. According to Holland, the right brain is involved in more instinctual or creative processes like visual and auditory processing, spatial skills, and artistic talent. Everyone always utilizes both halves, he said. Brain Initiative researcher Nainat Sestin of the Yale School of Medicine published a report in the journal Nature, opens a new tab, in April 2019 revealing that his research team had restored circulation and some cellular functions to pig brains 4 hours after the animals' deaths. This was a significant development for the initiative as well as for neuroscience research in general. That was for today. Thank you for staying with us. Don't forget to like our video and subscribe to our channel.